All right, next build. I'm going to show you a big pile of scrap metal that I used for my sculptures. It's all over the floor, taking up a lot of floor space. So I'm going to start to stack it vertically. So what I need is a big heavy-duty shelf. So looking on Craigslist and Marketplace, and I just can't find what I'm after. I need something that holds a lot of weight because that scrap metal is heavy, and I would like to be able to wheel it around so I can move it out of the way when I'm trying to work on stuff. So I picked up these shelf pieces when I used to work at another company, and we got aluminum ribbing in the middle here and plastic here, but you know, so I'm 200 and I can bounce up and down on this, and I'm right in the middle of that thing. So I'm thinking I'll probably have about 500 pounds on each shelf. Collecting scrap metal for my sculptures. I end up with lots of piles of stuff. So I got bins full of metal and whatnots sitting here, and then I got a bunch over here, scrap metal stuff. Whenever I find something interesting, I think that'll work good for my sculptures. Collect it there. There's some more over here. Consolidate it, get it vertical, and then I can move it around. Every time now I need to move something around, I gotta grab a bucket. Grab a bucket. I think there's a commercial like that. Little sneak peek here. I get a pretty good price on it. I was pretty fair about it. These are early 80s, I think. It's probably about 40 years old. So got a nice patina on it. I'd say I have some mowing to do, although it's some pretty colors. Oh, for my shelf, like I'd mentioned casters, so I picked up these heavy-duty casters. Which are even heavier duty. I forget what these are load rated for, but that's going to be 2,500 pounds of shelving around. All this square tubing here. Fun. Time to lay it out. So I had kind of a sketch going. Once I started to put the pieces in place, I kind of changed my tune a little bit. So this is what I got now. The shelving, it's 2 inches thick. That'll be right down in here. Then we'll have this much space above there, and that's actually big enough. Fish another one of these milk crates right over, right there. So now I gotta cut. I think I'm gonna build one complete one first before I cut all the pieces for the next one, just in case I change my mind or something looks better as I go. One called a ladder, I guess. One side done, the shelves will be on. Just gotta make a duplicate, tie them together, and keep going. Ladder's done. And let's see, what should I do next? I don't know what time it is, but I'm getting a little worn out. one more crossbar welded on there, then I'll call it quits. Another day, finish up that. I'm going to finish up that first shelf and then start on the second. When I'm editing these videos, I've been playing around with the sound level. I don't have that figured out yet, but what I'm going to be trying now, it seems to work a little better for me, is whenever I'm talking, I'll do the selfie stick thing, distance away, and then so I'll just do little bits like this, and then I don't know, my work that I do is kind of boring to watch, so I speed it up. Well, we'll see how that goes for a while. Yeah. Oh, and then when I add music to it, this is what I'm editing, I end up turning the music level down to about 10%, and then I crank when I'm talking, I crank that up to 200%. So. I think I'm going to add a gusset on the top edge. Feels like it's doing this a little bit. Wow, doesn't take me long to do gussets. Thirsty brake. Well, 2 wheels on. The other plates are made. Gotta weld them on. And I gotta cut a bunch of little studs that weld on the crossbars that'll hold the shelves from sliding off. I'm short of bolts though. My plan to bolt them on changed, so I gotta run to the store and get some shorter bolts. Oh, paint too. I'll throw some paint on it. You wanna go for a ride? I think I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to build another shelf, so I don't need to overload one